Lesson 2, Birbal's Khichdi. Page number 21. Reading. On a cold wintry morning, Emperor Akbar and Birbal were taking a walk along the lake. A thought came to Birbal that a man would do anything for money. He shared the thought with the Emperor Akbar, who was standing at the edge of the lake. Stooped and touched the water of the lake. He immediately removed it because the water was so cold that it made him shiver. The emperor said, "I don't think a man would ever be willing to spend an entire night in the cold water of this lake for money." Birbal replied, "I'm sure I can find such a person." Emperor Akbar challenged Birbal to find such a person. He added that he would reward the person with 1,000 gold coins if he accomplished the feat. Page number 22. Reading. Birbal searched far and wide until he found a poor man who was in need of money. He was so desperate that he accepted the challenge at once. At night, he entered the lake to spend the entire night in cold water. Emperor Akbar posted 2 of his guards near him to make sure that he could not cheat. The next morning, the guards took the poor man to the emperor, who asked him if he had indeed spent the entire night in the lake. The poor man replied that he had, and the 2 guards confirmed that he had indeed spent the entire night in the water. Emperor Akbar then asked the poor man how he had managed to spend the night in such cold water. The poor man answered with his head bent low, "My lord, there was a lamp burning in your palace for much of the night. I kept my attention fixed on the lamp and away from the cold. This way I thought little of how cold the water of the lake was." Emperor Akbar became angry at hearing this. He thundered, "There will be no reward for this man. It is clear that he cheated in the challenge last night. He could survive the night in the cold lake because of the warmth of the palace lamp. Go away, you liar, and never show me your face again." The poor man was very disappointed. He asked Birbal to help him. Birbal soon thought of an idea. The next day, Birbal did not go to court. Emperor Akbar wondered where he was. He sent a messenger to his house. The messenger returned to the palace, saying that Birbal would come once his khichdi was cooked. The emperor waited for hours, but Birbal did not come to the court. Finally, Emperor Akbar decided to go to Birbal's house and see what he was really up to. He found Birbal sitting on the ground near some burning twigs and an earthen pot filled with khichdi hanging several feet above the fire. The emperor and his attendants couldn't help but laugh. Emperor Akbar asked Birbal rather sternly, "How can you cook the khichdi if it is so far away from the fire?" Birbal smiled and answered politely, "The same way the poor man received heat from a palace lamp that was furlongs away." Emperor Akbar realized his mistake. He called the poor man to the palace and gave him his reward. Lesson 2, Birbal's Khichdi, page number 21. Dear students, let's enjoy listening to one of the famous and interesting stories of Birbal cooking the khichdi. As we have just read the story, I hope you must have got a little idea about it. We will now understand the story in detail. Before that, I would like to tell you something about Birbal. So Birbal was one of the finest and intelligent courtier at Akbar's court. In this story, Birbal cleverly makes Akbar realize his mistake and helps a poor and needy man to get his reward. One winter morning, when the lakes were all frozen, Emperor Akbar and Birbal were strolling by the lake. Suddenly, Birbal thought, a man who would be in a great need of money would do anything for it. Emperor Akbar touched the water of the lake. He couldn't bear the cold. He shivered and at once removed his hands. The emperor was quite sure that no one would ever be willing to spend an entire night in the cold water of the lake for money. Birbal then interrupted the emperor and said, he indeed can find such a man who would be ready to spend the entire night in the cold water of the lake. Listening to this, Akbar challenged Birbal and commanded him to find such a man. He also promised that he would reward that man with 1,000 gold coins after he accomplished the feat. Birbal, following the king's command, searched for a man who could be ready to take up the challenge. He searched far and wide until he found a poor man who immediately accepted the challenge. At night, he entered the lake to spend the entire night as per the command. The emperor posted 2 of his guards to monitor the activity, and the guards made sure that the man couldn't cheat at all. The next morning, the guards took the man to the court, where Emperor Akbar inquired that whether the poor man had spent the entire night in the cold water of the lake or he had cheated. Then the poor man replied that yes, he had indeed spent the entire night in the cold water, and 2 of the guards also confirmed the same. Emperor Akbar then asked that how the poor man managed to do so. Okay, how could he be there for the entire night in the cold water? The water was very cold and chilly, and Emperor Akbar couldn't bear the cold that day when he put his hands. So he was very curious to know how did the poor man manage to do so. The simple and poor man, who was of course in a great need of money, kept his head bent low and answered Akbar that he kept his attention fixed on the lamp that was burning in the palace and was away from cold. He did not think about how cold the water was. He just thought about the warmth. And like this, he was able to save himself from the cold water, and he did not feel the cold at all. Listening to the poor man's reply, Emperor Akbar got very angry, and he declared at once that there will be no reward for this man, since he had cheated in the challenge. He could survive the entire night in the cold water because of the warmth that he was continuously receiving for the entire night. He then ordered the poor man to go away from the court. The poor man left the court in vain. He was very upset at hearing the final decision that was made by the emperor. He then requested Birbal to help. Birbal cleverly made a plan to make the emperor realize his mistake. Let's see what happens next in the story. The following day, Birbal did not go to court intentionally. Akbar waited for him. He then sent a messenger to his home, but the messenger was sent back by Birbal, stating that he would come to court himself once his khichdi was cooked. Emperor Akbar waited for hours, but he did not come. Ultimately, Akbar decided to go to his house to check what he was really up to. When Akbar reached Birbal's house, he was amazed to see Birbal sitting on the ground beside some burning sticks. He had also hung a stone pot filled with khichdi several feet above the fire. The emperor and his attendants laughed at the affair and Birbal's wisdom. Akbar anxiously asked Birbal, "How can you cook the khichdi if it is so far away from the fire?" Birbal then related the incident and stated that it would get cooked the same way the poor man had received the heat from the palace's lamp that was furlongs away. At last, Emperor Akbar realized his mistake. He called the poor man to the palace and gave him his reward. Thank you.